All right, hey, what's going on, guys? So I've decided to do a little thing for fun. I decided to kind of step away from the music for a little bit and create some different content. And what I'm going to be doing today is giving like a little review on the latest episode of The Mandalorian, which I know a lot of people are watching right now. A lot of Star Wars nerds and a lot of people who are just really into Disney and stuff like that probably have picked up the show and are watching something new, and they're just really, I know this is like the latest thing since there's like not another big show that's out there. Anyway, let's get to it. So, spoilers ahead. I'm going to be talking about a whole lot of things that happened in the episode. So if you haven't seen it by this point, here's your warning. Spoiler alert. Turn this off until you've seen the episode and then come back, and then maybe you can see my commentary and see what I have to say about the show. So starting off, holy crap. We finally have the name of Baby Yoda. Like, we've been calling the child, the infant, Baby Yoda. We've been calling it a bunch of different names because the creators and the writers never officially gave us a solid name. But we finally have one, and it's Grogu. I know a lot of people are going to hate on it. I know a lot of people aren't going to accept it right away, but that's the name of the child, is Grogu. I know a lot of people are still going to call him Baby Yoda. A lot of people are just like, nah, Baby Yoda, Grogu, whatever. So now that we've gone past that, I love this episode. I love this episode so much. It had a lot of action in it. It kind of reminded me a little bit of like Samurai Jack, where there was like very little dialogue. Most of the story was scenery. It was just a lot of it was atmospheric. Like the whole aesthetic of the episode was dark. Had like this lure to it, like a little bit of mystery behind it. And I loved that. That's what I loved about Samurai Jack, and that's what it felt like in this latest episode of The Mandalorian. So now that we got the aesthetics out of the way, the one thing that I popped the biggest for was that we finally got a live action Ahsoka Tano. Holy crap. Me being a fan of the Clone Wars and Star Wars Rebels, I loved Ahsoka Tano. Like, I thought she was a really good addition to the lore, her being Anakin's Padawan, and then when you see her in Rebels and she grows into her own and she's like now a fully grown Jedi Knight, or not a Jedi Knight anymore because she left the Order. But anyway, you get to see a live action Ahsoka who looks good. I think the writers did it so well. Like, casting Rosario Dawson as Ahsoka Tano, mind freaking blowing. Like, I love it. I love the casting. She looks the part, she sounds the part, and now she's a great actress. She's a great actress, looks good on screen. The makeup looked phenomenal, didn't look corny, I loved it. The dual white lightsabers, badass. I loved everything about that. And we got to see a little bit of more of a Mando as his character's starting to progress. He went from this straight by the book, does everything by the guild, does everything for the guild, kind of bounty hunter. And you kind of see how his relationship with him and Grogu, aka Baby Yoda, how it's developed over the past 2 seasons. And he's taken more of he went from like a caretaker type of character to more of a father figure to Baby Yoda. And you really see that in this episode, where you see that he truly cares about the infant, and he's not treating it as cargo, or he's not treating it as a burden anymore. He genuinely has a bond with Baby Yoda now, where you can tell he's really hesitant about leaving the child with Ahsoka, because even though he knows that's what's best for the child, he knows that him training with Ahsoka and him developing his force powers and stuff like that, it would really benefit him, and it would pretty much put him out of harm's way. But you can tell he's a little conflicted by it because of the bond that he's built with, and he's just not ready to let go yet, just because of all the stuff that they've been through together. And let me see, what else can we talk about? There's a lot of things that happened. It's hard to get like everything all into this one little short video, which is supposed to be a short video. We know a little bit about the backstory of Grogu. We actually know that during the Clone Wars, he was training in the Jedi Temple before Order 66 happened, and the extinction of the Jedi. Like, he was actually training there, and he was being trained, and I'm thinking he was probably going to be like a prodigy or something like that, because he's very strong with the Force, and if he has any similarities to Yoda, he's probably was really strong as well, and they're going to probably train him and probably make him a really good Jedi Knight eventually. But because the whole Order 66 happened and they eradicated the Jedi, I guess that didn't end up happening. And then ever since then, he's gone into hiding his Force powers, because I guess keeping them a secret is what helped him survive for so long up until this point. And so we get a little bit of a backstory on Baby Yoda. So like, we know more now. It's not just a mysterious character. It's not a mysterious creature that we just don't know anything about. We know a little bit of backstory, and we know his name, and we know why he's so timid and why he doesn't show off his powers as much. And so now that we've got a little bit that out of the way, a lot of other things happen, like a lot of like clues, or not like clues, but like a lot of throwbacks and a lot of like homages to Clone Wars and to Rebels was there. I can't forget his name because I wasn't like a big Rebels watcher. I was more of a Clone Wars watcher. So now that we know a little bit about the child, we know a little bit of what he is, and how he bonds with Mando. The episode was good. You got some lightsaber action, which we haven't seen in a long time. We got to see some gunfights a little bit, and overall, it was a good episode. It was really good. Again, the whole scenery, I loved it. I love how there was minimal dialogue. I love the fact that they brought Ahsoka Tano to life. We know a little bit more about the child. We definitely get to see some character development in Mando, and we get to see how the whole story progresses now, because I felt like in the beginning of the series, or at least at the beginning of the show, we didn't have like a direct direction where the story was going. Like, we kind of knew where Mando was supposed to take the child. We all knew that he himself was in the search for other Mandalorians, so that way the Mandalorians can tell him where the Jedi was and all that other stuff. But now that he's now that he's found a Jedi, and now that the Jedi has told him what to do with the child, because at the end of the episode, Ahsoka tells him, well, he has to make his own choice. He has to decide whether, if he reaches out to the Force on this location on this planet, if he goes there and he turns out that he wants to be in touch with the Force, then that's the route that they will take, and then possibly bring Baby Yoda back to Ahsoka, and then he can train him. But if he doesn't, then that's the child's choice, and maybe somewhere down the line, if he doesn't want to continue his Force training, then he can stay with the Mandalorian, and I guess they can go out and do some crazy odd couple fucking adventure shit, kind of like Rick and Morty. I don't know, something like that. What else? There's just like so much that happened. I don't know how I'm going to be able to tackle it all, especially in this little video, which is now I think about 9 minutes long, which wasn't my original idea. But yeah, there's a whole lot of stuff that just happened in this episode that I'm probably going to forget about. But yeah, overall, I thought the episode was good. I thought the episode was good. I loved everything about it. As a matter of fact, I think it was probably the best episode in this season so far. And yeah, so I'll end it here. I threw a little bit out there. I rambled a lot. I probably said a whole lot of things. I probably repeated myself a lot, but first review in a very long time. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And if you guys want me to do more stuff like this, or if you guys are interested in more stuff like this, just leave a couple of comments down there letting me know if you enjoyed this, letting me know, give me some harsh criticism here and there. Let me know what I could do better. And yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this episode. And keep on watching Star Wars.